Welcome to the devilshourpodcast, where we welcome the little devils in our heads and explore the depths of our minds at the break of dawn. I am your host, Mao. Bago tayo pumunta sa ating main topic for this episode, I just want to catch up with you. Kamusta kayo? How are you feeling? I hope you're taking care of yourself and that alam ko na nasa weird headspace tayong lahat ngayon and it sucks being quarantined for so long. It's been 6 months ata and we're all still stuck at home. Magpapasukan na, no? And marami sa atin na hindi alam kung ano ba talagang tunay na mangyayari sa school year na to or sa year na to even. But I hope that you're okay and that you're taking care of yourself physically and mentally. I hope you're taking a break from everything kasi kahit sa social media these days, it seems like everything just sucks and there's a lot of things happening around the world and kahit sa sarili nating bansa, but I hope that you're taking care of yourself and that you're taking a break from all of this, lalo na dun sa mga triggering content and dun sa mga heavy topics sa ating society ngayon. It's okay to take a break from everything, but don't give up. Ayun, huwag tayong mag-give up sa pagiging aware sa mga problema. It's okay to take a break every once in a while sa pagka-catch up sa mga issues sa ating society. Pero huwag tayong huminto sa pagiging involved sa mga issues na nangyayari sa atin ngayon. Pero with that being said, in this episode, we just want to take a light topic and fun topic for everyone to enjoy. I think I personally wanted to have this topic for this episode kasi wala lang. It's fun and it's light and I think this is the break that we all needed in all of the things that is happening right now. So for today's episode, we will talk about colors and how does it affect our personality and behavior. So nahanap namin tong topic na to online because it is called color psychology, by the way, but in today's episode, we will focus in a specific personality test. The personality test is called Test Color Personality Test, and if you want to take the test with us or after ng podcast nito, it is linked down below sa description. And nandun na din sa website nila ang explanation ng buong personality test and the color psychology ng mga colors na lumalabas sa personality test na yon. What really interests me about this personality test is the simplicity of it and hindi kasi siya question-based. It is based on what colors you prefer and what colors you don't prefer. And ang simple lang ng personality test nung nakita ko, although hindi ko pa siya tinitake. This is my first time taking it and if you want to take it for the first time too, pwede ka makisabay sa akin for this podcast and we will talk about it after natin mag-take the test. So, about this test, what is Test Color Personality Test? So, sabi dito sa website nila, The symbolic test translates your emotions. Our emotion-based personality tests are the result of scientific research carried out over the course of 20 years by a team of certified clinical psychologists and mathematicians, led by Thierry Leroy, a clinical psychologist and psychoanalyst. When we find ourselves in the presence of symbolic objects, these objects generate emotions that make us either feel rejected or supported. Yet, we are the fruit of our emotions since they determine our preferences, what we are attracted to, and what we choose and what we decide. They cement our personality. Our emotion-based personality tests retrace the path of the emotion and thus expose their essence. By linking our emotions, they reveal who we really are. So, nakikita naman natin sa simula pa lang na itong personality test na to ay gawa ng mga professionals, and I think alam naman siguro nila kung ano yung ginagawa nila at kung ano yung ginawa nilang personality test. And something about personality test, ma-segue lang tayo ng konti. Something about taking personality test interests me kasi at some point it is really enjoying to categorize or to see what categories your personality, kung saan ka nabibilang, ganun, kung saan nabibilang yung personality mo. And masayang makita yung analysis and data ng iyong personality base sa mga test na to. Pero, with that being said, syempre, hindi lang naman dapat nakabase sa personality test yung maging kung saan natin ibabase yung personality natin. Like kung ano yung naging MBTI results mo, yun na lang yung magiging personality mo. Hindi mo na pag nag-act ka ng certain way na hindi nabibilang sa personality test mo, magiging uneasy ka. I think hindi yun yung essence ng personality test, and hindi natin dapat ibase yung lahat ng actions natin sa ating personality test, dahil naniniwala ako, or I think, na yung personality test results natin ay nagbabago over time. Like, yung MBTI results ko, hindi siya the same 5 years ago and to what my MBTI results now. Kasi, like, in MBTI specifically, 5 years ago, nag-take ako noon and lumabas na extrovert daw ako. But, ngayon, nung nag-take ako last February ata, or March, ganun, sabi daw, introvert na daw ako. Ayan. So, siguro, over time, talagang nagbabago ang ating personality and nag-a-adapt tayo sa certain changes sa ating environment and kung saan tayo sa ating society ngayon, kung sino yung kanabibilangan natin and kung kanino tayo sumasama. I think nagbabago talaga yun sa pagmamature natin din and sa specific headspace na nandun tayo currently. Siguro kaya ako na-enjoy yung mga personality test dahil it gives you a hint kung ano ka or ano yung personality mo, but hindi talaga niya mabibigay sa'yo kung sino ka ba talaga and kung ano ba talaga yung personality mo, kung anong categories ka ba talaga na nag-fit. Kasi no one will know you better than yourself. And ayun, it just gives us a hint of what we are or what we may be. But what's left for us is to figure out who we really are ourselves. And wala kasi talagang makakapagsabi sa'yo na kung sino ka to the T. Kahit pa anong personality test yan, kung sino man ba gumawa niyan. I think at some point, meron pa din sila mga inaccuracies and may mga mamamali pa din sila and mamimiss kasi hindi nila madadiagnose fully kung sino ka ba talaga based on certain questions. Kasi yung mga sagot mo pwede siyang magbago over time or even in a day. Pwedeng magbago yung isip mo. Pero with that being said, masaya mag-take ng personality test kasi at some point, nabibigyan ka niya ng safety blanket na, eto ako. I think this is me and I will explore this part of myself. Or masasabi niya sa'yo kung, itong personality na to, hindi ko to nakikita sa sarili ko. Ganito pala ako. Kaya masaya siya para sa akin. Interesting siya para sa akin. Pero, meron kasi talagang mga personality test na masyadong mahaba. Pero, sabi daw, mas in-depth daw yung personality test na ganon. Pero, in today's episode, itong personality test na iti-take natin, hindi siya mahaba dahil sobrang simple lang talaga nung interface and nung buong test na ito, ng personality test na to. Dahil pipili ka na ng kulay, then pipili ka ng colors sa palette na nakakalabas sa personality test nila ng mga gusto mong kulay and the colors that you don't prefer. And, ayun na. Bibigyan ka niya ng result. Ganun lang kadali. And, medyo, yun yung dahilan kung bakit naging interested ako dito sa personality test na to. Dahil, yung mga personality test na na-take ko dati ay masyadong mahaba and question-based siya. Like, or situational, and like kagaya sa MBTI, meron siyang parang very strong, mildly strong, parang ganon. Pero dito, wala. Pipiliin mo lang yung kulay na gusto mo. And apparently, it will tell you your personality. And later on, we will discuss and kung ano nga ba yung color psychology and paano ba naaapektuhan nito yung buhay natin and paano tayo naaapektuhan ng mga colors sa ating paligid, sa mga pinupuntahan natin and sa mga actions na ginagawa natin, paano ba nakaapekto yung kulay na prefer natin and mga kulay na hindi natin prefer. In today's episode, the main question will be, what color is our personality? Nasa dark or bright colors ba tayo? Nasa warm or cool tone ba tayo? Nasa neon or primary colors ba tayo? Hindi natin alam. And that is what this test color personality test will hopefully tell us. So, let's take the test. The test results. So, kagaya ng na-predict ko kanina, no? Extrovert nga ako. And, ayan. Wow. So, pagkatapos na mo mag-take ng test, meron ditong pie chart na ipapakita kung what is your personality. And, mataas sa akin ay yung decision maker. Which is medyo nakakagulat siya, no? Kasi hindi ko i-associate yung sarili ko sa pagiging decision maker kasi or will I? Wait. So, ayun. Oh my God. So, okay. So, hindi daw ako dynamic dahil yun yung pinaka-least sa akin. Tama ba? Ay, hindi. Ang pinaka-least sa akin ay yung green, which is careful. Hindi daw ako careful. And, okay, let's read the results. So, Your results present a correlation ratio with our model superior to 97%. Results can be taken into account if this ratio is superior to 30%. Okay, so you are 47% extrovert and 53% introvert. Oh my God, so introvert nga ako. So mali pala yung nakita ko kanina. Nakita ko lang 47. Akala ko tama ako. So introvert nga ako as of now. So, yung me today and these times is an introvert. You are an intellectual and intelligent. You wonder and you inquire before taking any action. Wow! Okay, so, ano daw? You are also strong-willed and active. Your actions are determined by your own will, by the goals you set for yourself, and by your need to act and move forward. Wow! That's really a compliment para sa akin. Kasi I think, hindi ko na iisip yung sarili ko as ganun. And sa tingin ko, masyado akong takot minsan to take risks. And your actions are determined by your own will. That's really a compliment. I like I like what this is saying to me. Feeling ko parang kinakompliment niya lang ako ng kinakompliment. You are creative, you always have new ideas, and your inspiration comes from the inside. Wow. So, I'm creative apparently. Medyo nakakagulat talaga para sa akin itong results na to, no? Kasi hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko. Number one, hindi ko nakikita ko yung sarili ko as strong-willed. Kasi mabilis akong ma-disheartened. And ayun, you are creative. Hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko as someone who is creative kasi wala akong talent and I know nothing about arts. So, ayun, thank you. Thank you, test scholar personality test. So, pinapakita din dito yung mga qualities na nagkakarakterize sa iyong personality. So, meron ditong, okay, so, sabi daw dito, 134, yung bar, sabi niya, 134, your intellectual performance. Wow, intellectual performance. You are intelligent and intellectual. You wonder and you inquire before taking any action and setting your values. Wow! So, grabe, hindi ko talaga ina-expect itong results na to. Maybe I don't know myself and that's not news to me. Pero, wow, grabe. Hindi ko ina-expect talaga na magiging ganito yung results. Anyway, let's continue. Your energy. You are strong-willed and active. Your actions are determined by your own will, by the goals you settled by yourself, and by your need to act and move ahead. Ay, grabe. Hindi ko talaga ina-expect na ganito yung lalabas sa kanya. Kasi, wala lang. Parang nakikita ko yung sarili ko as someone na hindi magte-take risk. Number one, hindi magte-take risk. Number two, hindi creative. Kasi, I don't know, wala akong mga personal endeavors sa buhay na like, meron akong project na ganito. This podcast is actually the first project I have ever made. And, ayun, parang hindi ko naiisip yung sarili ko as someone na magiging creative. Pero, apparently, I am. Anyway, so, your creativity, you are creative, you know how to see beauty, you are intuitive, and your inspiration comes from the inside. Wow, you know how to see beauty. Well, I think I know how to see beauty. Anyway, your imagination. You are a creative person with always new ideas and you know how to apply them. This one, hindi ako nag-a-agree dito. Kasi, someone with always new ideas and you know how to apply them, I know that it's not me. Char. I don't think that's who I am. Pero apparently, that's. Pero in all of this, dito sa intellectual performance, energy, creativity, and imagination. Pinakamababa yung imagination, which is, I think, tama. And feeling ko, mas mataas yun dapat yung energy ko. Dahil, ewan ko, marami akong energy para sa mga iba't ibang bagay siguro. Pag gusto pag interested yung mga kaibigan ko sa ganitong bagay, I will try it out and in hoping that I will get interested in it too. Pero, hindi ko talaga na-expect na pinamataas is magiging yung intellectual performance kasi I don't see myself as an intelligent or intellectual person. Pero apparently, I am. Finally, you are thoughtful and deep. You think before getting into action. Yeah, that is true. And you know how to communicate your knowledge. You are dynamic and active. You are determined in your actions. You know how to communicate your ideas and your energy. And thus, you know how to boost people. You are a manager and a structured person. No, I'm not. I'm really not a structured person. I'm all over the place. And my friends know that sobrang all over the place ako sa person. I'm messy talaga. Hindi lang sa gamit, hindi lang sa thoughts. Talagang pati sa mga projects, kung meron man, which is rarely nagkakaroon, talagang messy. Talagang I don't think I'm a structured person. Pero this test tells me that I am. Maybe subconsciously, yun talaga iniisip ko kanina habang binabasa ko siya. While I'm reading between the lines, baka subconsciously, I am what this personality test says I am, pero hindi ko lang siya nakikita sa sarili ko, but maybe other people will see in me. Pero personally, I don't see myself as what majority of my test results say. Pero anyway, you know how to take into account the needs of each person while leading them to the fixed goals. Ano ba? Siguro kasi takot ako na makuha yung opinion ng mga teammates ko about sa akin, pero gusto kong makakuha ng criticism at some point, ganun. Medyo magulo, di ba? Ang gulo. Kasi, takot ka na masabihan ka na ganito ka kasi, ganyan ka kasi, ganyan, ganyan. Pero, at some point, gusto mong sabihan ka na lang ganun kasi, di ba, paano mag-i-improve? And paano mo malalaman na mali ka if hindi na sasabihin sa'yo? Syempre, nakakatakot kasi ikaw yun Tsaka lalo na pag ginagawa mo yung best mo sa isang bagay, tapos yung criticism is negative, dahil meron talaga syempre mga tao na hindi constructive criticism yung ibibigay sa'yo, but just pure rage and hate, I guess. Pero yun yung nakakatakot na criticism, na yung mga sasabihin na, ay, hindi yan para sa'yo kasi pangit boses mo, ganyan-ganyan. Pangit ng art style mo, ganito-ganyan, di ba? Yun yung mga nakakatakot na criticism. Pero, yun yung reason kung bakit takot sa criticism. Pero, at the same time, gusto ko lagi na maka-receive ng criticism and comments about sa mga bagay na ginagawa ko. Lalo na yung mga bagay na I'm really passionate about. Kasi, I want to improve. Yun lang yan. Yun lang talaga yung reason kung bakit ko gusto ng criticism. Lalo na sa mga projects or mga bagay na pinagtutuunan ka talaga ng pansin. Anyway, ayun. So, that's all. So, sige. Tingnan nga natin tong pie chart na binigay nila dito. So, pinakamataas sa akin is yung kulay blue sa pie chart, which is decision maker. Okay. Okay, sige. my take on that, siguro at some point, I am a decision maker kasi kung nga rin sa mga team projects or productions, pag walang gumagawa ng isang bagay or merong mga bagay na unsure lahat, parang mas gusto kong mag-take lead sa mga ganon. Kasi parang iniisip ko kasi pag hindi tayo natapos dito sa bagay na to, paano tayo mag-move forward sa project na to? Siguro at that point, I'm a decision maker. Kung nga rin, pag walang responsible or hindi responsibility ng isang tao itong bagay na to, and pag hindi nagte-take action yung tao may responsibility noon, siguro dun lumalabas yung pagiging decision maker ko. Although hindi ko alam if most of the time I make great decisions kasi ewan ko, parang di ko alam kung tama ba yung mga decision na ginagawa ko sa most of the time, pero in that regard, siguro I'm a decision maker. Next naman dito sa pie chart na to is 113 creative. So, gaya ng pagiging innovative, I don't think I am creative. And in terms of projects naman, kasi hindi kasi ako mahilig gumawa ng project kasi what I know about myself is that hindi ako mahilig mag-commit sa project or kunwari na mahirap kasi sa akin na mag-commit sa isang bagay kahit gusto ko yung bagay na yun. Kunwari, playing an instrument, ganyan, or trying out a new hobby. Hindi ako tumatagal sa mga ganong bagay unless meron akong kasabay na mag-try out ng mga bagong bagay. And sa pagiging creative kasi, hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko as someone na creative kasi merong mga tao na kaya nila agad gumawa ng mga ganitong bagay or makaisip agad ng mga bagong ideas or projects, ganyan. Pero ako, parang mas magsistick ako sa mas safer na project and dun sa mga projects or sa mga bagay na genuinely kong gusto. Like yung mga bagay na alam ko na kahit ano mangyari, gagawin ko. Parang gano'n. Parang it's easy for me to do. Ganun. Like, hindi na ako mag-iisip na kunwari matuto ng something ganito, ganyan. Kasi, natatakot ako na baka pag hindi ko alam tong gawin tong bagay na to, hindi ko magawa itong nakaplano na to. So, sa pagiging creative, siguro, depende. Siguro depende. Pero, para sa akin talaga, Hindi ako creative, ganun. Hindi ako as creative as this test says I am. And sa top 3 bottom naman natin so ang daming 85, no? 4 yung 85 dito eh. So, 85, first, 85 is being careful. Being careful. Medyo mixed feelings din ako doon kasi I don't take risks often, pero if worth it yung bagay or tao, I will take risks on it, syempre. At saka lalo na pag gusto ko talaga siyang gawin. Feeling ko naman careful ako. And siguro kasi I think I'm not a risk taker. And hindi lang basta-basta pag naisip ko na, ay siguro maganda tong gawin. Hindi ko muna siya gagawin kasi parang isipin ko muna kung kaya ko ba siyang gawin bago mas matimbang yung kung kaya ko ba siyang gawin sa kung gusto ko ba siyang gawin. Most of the time. Pero pag gusto ko talagang gawin yung isang bagay, doon ang magte-take risk. Pero pag naisip ko lang na i-try out siya, ganun, siguro hindi. Most of the time, hindi ko siya gagawin or iisipin ko lang siya and I will just plan around it. Pero hindi ko talaga siya iti-take action. And, ayun. So, isa din na quality dito na nasa pinakamababa ko is organizer. Which I really, which I agree on. Kasi, yeah, I'm a messy person kasi. Like, hindi ko, basta magulo talaga yung buhay ko. Magulo talaga ako as a person. Like, hindi ako mahilig mag-organize ng thoughts, like journaling, ganyan. Hindi ako mahilig mag-schedule or mag-planner kasi feeling ko hindi ko naman din nasusunod. And hindi ako mahilig mag-organize ng mga gamit. Basta I'm bad at organizing things, schedule, and stuff. Kasi feeling ko, nakakalimutan ko lang din siya and I won't pull through it. Yun talaga yung pinakapangit na quality trait para sa akin. Pinakapangit na quality trait ko para sa akin, ayun. Mahilig lang akong mag-plan. Mahilig ko lang isipin na, ganito gagawin ko sa Monday, ganito gagawin ko sa Tuesday, ganito gagawin ko sa buhay ko. Pero, I don't do it. And, I'm not organized. Yeah, I'm not an organizer. Gaya ng sabi dito. Ano pa ba? I am apparently mababa yung communicator or communication skills ko, which at some point, yeah, I will agree on that. Kasi mahirap sa akin i-express yung thoughts ko kasi magulo siya in my head. And na rumble lang talaga. Parang kung ano lang yung lumabas sa bibig ko, kagaya ngayon, kung ano lang yung lumalabas sa bibig ko, straight from my mind, yun lang yun. Hindi ko alam, parang kung ano lang yung naiisip ko as of now, yun lang yung lalabas sa bibig ko. And I'm not really good at expressing myself, kagaya nga ng sabi ko. Kasi, I think, siguro lagi ko kasi iniisip yung kung paano magre-react yung mga tao and hindi ko talaga nabibigay yung point ko kasi, ayun, mas nauuna kong isipin kung paano ba sila magre-react pag sinabi ko to kaysa sa kung ano ba talaga yung gusto kong sabihin kung ano ba talaga yung point ko, ganun. And last, attune to others. Apparently, yun yung isa sa 4 na pinakamababa sa akin, attune to others. Hindi ko gets yun, kung ano man yun. Pero kung about socializing man to, yes, I agree. Hindi ako mahilig makipag-socialize. Gaya nung sabi ko kanina, hindi ako risk taker in terms of people who I hang out with or who I associate myself with. Like, kahit tanongin niyo sa mga friends ko, simula nung junior high, tapos senior high, tapos ngayong college, kung sino lang yung mga una kong sinamahan, yun pa din yung sinasamahan ko ngayon. Kasi, wala lang. Pag comfortable na kasi ako sa friend group ko, hindi na ako umaalis sa friend group na yun or hindi ko na tinatry na, syempre makikipagkaibigan ka sa mga ibang tao, pero not to the point na papapasukan mo sila sa buhay mo ng kagaya ng as deep as these close friends as you would with these close friends. Kasi, ewan ko, siguro part na din dun is yung trust and yung trust mo sa tao and parang nahihirapan kasi ako na, kung nga rin, meron akong kontento na ako sa friend group ko ngayon. Like, yes, I am. Yes, I am contented with my friend group. And I love my friends. And pag kasi nasa ganun point na ako ng buhay, hindi na ako maghahanap pa ng iba. Kasi, wala lang. Naisip ko lang, bakit ako maghahanap? Kasi, I'm with the best people. Parang, para sa akin. Pag okay na ako sa friends ko, pag okay na ako sa'yo as a person, hindi na kita papakawalan, ganun. Hindi na maghanap pa ng iba. Parang para sa akin, parang if I'm in a friend group that supports me and we are in a healthy relationship, friendship, ganun, hindi na maghahanap pa ng iba kasi I'm contented and I feel safe with these friends. So, if hindi ako nagstay sa isang friend group, ibig sabihin na I'm insecure in that friend group. Parang ganun. Parang hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko na okay sa friend group na yun. Siguro kasi parang syempre may insecurities which most of the time naman, hindi naman technically buong-buo kasalanan ng mga kaibigan mo. Pero siguro kasi hindi din ako magaling na communicator. So, ayun. Pero pag contented na ako sa isang friend group, doon ako magsistay kahit ilang taon pa. Pero kung feeling ko parang I'm left out or hindi ako makakonect sa mga tao na to, parang I will just decide to pakawalan na lang itong friend group na to. Dahil siguro naniniwala ako na makakahanap pa naman ako ng iba. Pero pag nakahanap na ako ng mga kaibigan, hindi na ako maghanap pa ng iba. Kasi sila na yun eh. And siguro swerte ako sa mga kaibigan kasi lagi ko talaga iniisip na swerte ako sa kaibigan dahil doon. Kasi wala lang. Simula kasi nung junior high, kung sino yung initial friend group na nasamahan ko, sila na yung naging friend group ko all over the years. Parang ng junior high, yung best friend ko na si Denise, best friend ko pa din siya hanggang ngayon, kaibigan pa din kami, and yung mga kaibigan namin ng junior high, kaibigan pa din namin sila hanggang ngayon, and ganun din yung senior high, kaibigan ko pa din yung mga kaibigan ko ng senior high, and ngayong college, hopefully, maging kaibigan ko pa din itong mga kaibigan ko ngayong college. Pag nagtatrabaho na ako or pag meron na akong sariling buhay. Ganun. So, that is the personality test, So, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, sobrang sayang mag-take ng personality test dahil at some point, doon man taga ma-analyze kung tama nga ba na ganito ka as a person, and tsaka ka lang mapapaisip na ganito ba talaga ako? And at some point, i-analyze mo na din yung sarili mo and yung sarili mong actions na in normal time, hindi mo naman talaga gagawin. Pero, with that being said, ano nga ba yung ibig sabihin ng mga colors and paano nga ba ito nakaka-relate sa ating personality? So dito, color psychology is a relatively new area of study that faces several challenges. A major difficulty that arises when investigating this topic is determining how to actually measure the effects of color. Color perception is very subjective as different people have different ideas about and responses to colors. Several factors influence color perception, which makes it difficult to determine if color alone impacts our emotion and actions. Yeah, I agree on that. Kasi, ayun, kagaya ng sabi dito, iba-iba naman ang perception ng tao sa colors. Like, meron sa mga kaibigan ko na gusto nila ng muted colors and ng bright colors, ganyan, which I don't necessarily prefer. And syempre, sila in return hindi naman na prefer yung mga dark colors na pipiliin ko. Pero, factors that influence color perception include age, gender, and culture. In some cultures, for example, white is associated with happiness and purity. In a situation where a woman is wearing a white wedding dress, is she happy because she is influenced by the color of white or because she is getting married? To someone from a different culture, wearing white may signify sadness. This is because in those cultures, white is associated with grief and death. These and similar factors must be considered when investigating the influence of colors on human emotions and behavior. So, agree din ako dun kasi, ayun, iba-iba tayo ng perception ng kulay eh. Like, for me, muted colors means sadness, ganun. And for some, muted colors means earthy vibes, ganun, and naturality. Some people prefer bright colors because it stimulates a cheerful vibe and happy vibe, ganun. While I see bright colors, I don't necessarily prefer bright colors because feeling ko masyado silang masakit sa mata and masyado silang bright for my preference and masyado silang positive type of color for my preference, while some people will not like dark colors as much as I like it dahil ayun, it is associated with being dark, in a dark mode, like being down, ganyan. Pero for me, it is, maganda lang siya dahil pure siya and mysterious, ganun. Anyway, tignan natin ang color associations and kung ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng mga colors na to. While no direct cause and effect relationship between color and behavior has been found, some generalizations about colors and what they may symbolize have been determined. Colors including red, yellow, and orange are considered warm colors and are thought to stimulate excited emotions. Cool colors are found on the blue end of the visible light spectrum and include blue, violet, and green. These colors are associated with calmness, coolness, and tranquility. So, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, yung warm colors, mas na-excite na yung mga tao, and yung cool colors is mas nakakapag-stimulate siya ng calmness para sa tao. And siguro, kung pipili ako between the two, mas pipiliin ko yung cool colors kahit hindi siya necessarily bagay sa akin, sa skin tone ko in terms of clothes or ganun. Pero kasi, nagagandahan kasi ako sa mga cool colors kasi, wala lang, parang ang calming lang nila sa mata, which is what the point of being cool colors is, apparently. Pumunta tayo dun sa mga ibig sabihin ng mga colors. So, base dito sa mismong page, mismong website ng Test Color Personality Test na testcolor.com, red is the color of flesh and blood. Red is the color of life. It shows determination to act. It is the color of life impulse and of fight and will assertiveness as well. However, red shall also mark the acceptation of life as well as the respect and love life. Wow, love life. I can see that yung love life part. I can see that. Red then becomes the color of speed and sports cars and the color of live actions, the Red Cross. The color red is the color of fight, either revolutionary or in the arena. It is also the color of sex and violence, the color of flaming passions. Along a red path, The person shall be full of energy and always ready to move on towards new projects. As a child, he shall be remarked by his determination. As an adult, he shall impose his leadership and shall sometimes move in without caring about his emotions or those of others. Wow. If well lived, it shall be a symbol of actions and projects. On the contrary, if it is not assumed, it shall be a symbol of tyranny. So, red is basically rage, parang ganun. Or being passionate, ayan. Siguro, ganun ko na lang ma-define para sa akin kung ano yung red. Because it is bold and it is active, para sa akin, feeling ko masyado siyang aggressive, ganyan. Na, yun nga, sinabi dito. Do I like the color red? Yes. Pero gusto ko na siya pag pure siya and ayun, pag pure siya. Pag pure and dark siya. So dito sa pagtitignan natin yung test results natin, ako, yung part ng red ko ay 96%, which is not bad. I think it is about being dynamic. So, in that regard, siguro, I will agree, hindi ako dynamic as a person, pero, hindi din kasi ako active. Like, hindi din ako aggressive. Feeling ko, hindi ako ganun ka-aggressive, kagaya ng ibang tao. And, yeah. Tignan naman natin ang color blue. Ang color blue. Yan. Blue is the color of the ocean, the color of space. Navy blue brings a certain idea of travel, but it also brings us back to our origins. Wow, that's really wow. Ang gandang ang gandang characterization nun. The horizon, always in the distance, pushes us towards discovery and knowledge. Wow. Siguro kaya siguro na-associate ako with pagiging decision maker. On the contrary, the depth of the ocean or the expanse of the universe pulls us into the depths of things and reminds us that each search should begin from within ourselves. Wow, that's deep. That's pretty deep. That is why navy blue is the color of understanding. It is witness to our need for understanding to answer the fundamental questions of who we are and where we are going. Therefore, the navy blue path shall be one of research, travel, and discoveries. As a child, he shall be known for his depth, his curiosity, and rejection of traditional values. As an adult, he shall have a need of constant discovery and comprehension before turning to teaching. If well lived, this path shall be testimony to understanding, knowledge, and wisdom. If not, it shall translate into intolerance and in some cases by a sort of rejection of people and things alike. Wow. Okay. This one I will agree with dun sa if not well lived, it shall translate into intolerance and in some cases by a sort of rejection of people and things alike. Yeah, I do that. So I guess kung babalik tayo sa main question ng ating episode for today na what color is your personality or gaya nga nung nakalagay sa thumbnail, what is your personality? Or gaya nga sa thumbnail, what is your personality? Siguro, the color of my personality is blue. Which is, if I think about it, parang, do I really associate my whole being with being blue? Kung magre-relate tayo dun sa personality test na blue meaning decision maker, ngayon, hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko as decision maker. As in, it is number one of my personality traits. Pero, yung meaning ng color blue itself yung binigay nilang meaning of color blue itself. Do I associate myself with that? Siguro in that regard, yes. I do like travel and discovery. Siguro gusto kong natututo about sa mga bagay, pero if I'm uncertain na magfe-fail ako sa isang bagay, hindi ko yung gagawin. Ganon. So, what is my color? What is the color of my personality? I guess the color of my personality is color blue. I guess that is it for the second episode of our podcast. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully interested kayo sa mga mangyayari pa and sa mga content pa na ilalabas namin and sa mga topics pa in the future episodes. But if you want to watch our pilot episode, that will be linked down below too, or subscribe to our channel. Nandun nakapost din yung pilot episode namin doon. And if you're interested in this podcast, or you think that it may be interesting in the future, subscribe to our channel kung saan man dyan sa baba. And ayun, if you have thoughts, comments, or criticisms about this podcast or this episode, you can comment those down below too. So ayun, this is our second episode. I hope you enjoyed. And ayun, if you want to talk like about anything, you can follow us on our socials at devilshourpod in Twitter and Instagram. Madami kaming nakaplano ngayon, lalo na nadagdagan yung team namin. And I'm so happy to be doing this podcast. And ayun, hopefully kayo ay interested din sa mga mangyayari para sa podcast na to. And ayun, that's all for today's episode. Again, I am your host, Mau, and always remember, you'll never know what you'll get from the Devil's Hour. Bye! See you next episode!